One Piece, chapter 1020. Robin versus Black Maria. Last we left off, Frankie was facing off against the totally Triceratops Sasaki. And now I guess we're moving on to a different battle. But first, we cut back to the battle between Kaido and Yamato. Yamato has revealed that his devil fruit is some kind of mythical creature. And Kaido does us the favor and tells us exactly what it is right off the bat. It is the dog fruit mythical type Mado Okuchi no Makami. I think I got that right.
Okuchi Makami.
Yeah.
You're a brave guy.
It's a rare mythical wolf. Brian, can you look up what Okuchi no Makami means? Or what it looks like? Does it? And what like the folklore behind it is as we continue onward?
Sure.
Admire your courage.
Why? You could say it too if you give it Okuchi no Makami. You gotta get used. You gotta get used to saying it. You gotta say it, sound it out a couple times first, and then you go for it. Why are you looking at me like that?
Okuchi no Kami?
Close.
No
Okuchi
Makami.
no Makami. You close. You got it.
Okuchi no Makami.
Hey, you did it!
Nice. Dog fruit.
So, yeah, it's a dog fruit thing that can breathe fire, apparently. So that's pretty cool. So they're just arguing about the devil fruit and like what the purpose is. Apparently, it's supposed to be the guardian spirit of Wano. And he's like, that's why I want you to protect Wano for me. Be its guardian deity, because Kaido sees the country as a weapons factory, and he needs Yamato to rule over it and keep it safe. And Yamato's is like, nah, fuck that shit, ice breath, because I'm a mythical dog. And
Cool.
Kaido does blast breath. They clash. And we cut over to the banquet hall, where Robin and Brooke are facing off against Black Maria. At the top of this, we get Robin hallucinating visages of Nico Olvia, her mom, Professor Clover,
Cool.
and Saul. All of them just like, Robin, you're here. Oh, we're here. Love us. And Robin's just like seems to be falling underneath the spell. She starts running towards them because these are all people that she's lost in her tragic backstory where the government genocided her people. So she's just she's running over there, and Brooke's like, Robin, no, stop. And she's like, I know, it's such a shame. And she tres manos them directly into the jaws, and they are 3 different gifters, I guess they're called. Oh wait, they're numbers, I guess. Well, one of those is a number.
She slapped the taste out their mouth. You could literally see it happening.
Yeah, she really like slapped the shit out of them from the jaw up. Have you ever been slapped from the jaw up really hard? That's gotta be.
Make whatever you just make some sun come out your mouth like spit or something like that.
I mean, it's blood. She slapped them so hard that you gotta slap somebody really hard to make them bleed, like that much.
No.
But,
respect.
Yeah. At that point, they just start running away. Black Maria bursts through the walls. I really like this panel for some reason. I think it's just like kind of cool. I could like see the motion going, where she's just like, blah! She blitzes through this fucking wall as they're running. And Brooke and Robin have this cute little moment where they're talking about like, wow, you didn't fall for it either. And Brooke's like, nah, man, I spent 50 years alone, and I know hallucinations when I see them. And Robin's like, oh, cool, we have that in common. And I'm like, aw, that's
We're both emos.
we're both totally
Very
emos.
nice. Very nice.
Yeah, very nice. Black Maria's swiping her like weird staff thing around with a face on it. Apparently the face is actually one of the henchmen. His name is Juan Yudo, and he has the pug smile fruit. He's
Sure.
he's just ahead, but his backside, the behind of the stick, like where he's like seems to be planted on, has a tiny pug just trying to like just moving around back there. So he's just a human head and a pug's tiny body. It's very weird. But yeah.
Why this?
Because it's Oda, dog.
I know.
Oda.
I know.
Yeah.
Could you imagine if that was Yamato's devil fruit?
Oh man, she got so lucky that he didn't. He got so lucky he didn't get the pug smile fruit. It's the smile fruit too, so it's got to be extra shitty. It's got to be an extra shitty.
Oh yeah.
Brian, did you find out about what the Okuchi no Makami is?
So Makami is a Japanese wolf which is extinct.
Oh.
It's been traditionally worshipped as a sacred beast, having eaten many people. Living in Makami and Ohara of Asuka area in Yamato province. Wait, what the heck?
Whoa! Brian, could you repeat that? I don't think Josh heard you.
It exists right now?
It's an old wolf. No. It doesn't exist now, but I guess it did exist in the Yamato province. So
the Yamato.
Yeah.
Oh! Wow! I'm mad late. Sorry, guys.
That's
No.
no.
It's a dog that's seen to be able to protect crops against wild boars and deer.
Well,
but it ate humans too.
Yeah, I mean, you know,
sure,
it's a wolf. It could be
protecting the good and punish the wicked. So I guess it fucks up evil dudes.
Yeah. Oh, so it only fucks up bad people? It only
which is weird. I don't know why Kaido would give Yamato a fruit that would fight. That would end up fighting him in the ass.
He didn't. Yamato ate it by accident. But in any case, that was the more you know moment. But yeah, Yamato accidentally ate the fruit as opposed to Kaido giving it to him. But in any case, the battle continues. Black Maria spider webs her way up onto the ceiling, does an upside down stick twirly move, and that leaves Robin trying to cling to the ceiling herself. And that's when Brooke's like, "Wait a minute, Robin, can you keep would you mind dangling me under your arm like this a bit longer? I assume that weapon is indeed a living creature, and I can." And he does his little soul thing where he expels his own soul from his body, and does a cold soul where he passes through people and freezes them, apparently.
How long has it been since we've seen Brooke do something, man?
Shit was so gangster. He said, "I'm gonna shut down your weapon because I can do that. That's what I'm gonna do."
Yeah. Well, Brooks had
it's cool to me, bro. It's just so lit.
Yeah. Brooks had a lot of cool moments since the New World. Like, he's really had times to step up. Last one was what? Whole Cake Island. But yeah, he's a fucking boss. I love Brooke.
Did you say that his name was Juan Yudo?
Yeah, his name is Juan Yudo. So he freezes Juan Yudo, and Juan Yudo falls to the ground out of the stick thing. So I don't know why that does anything, because I don't know why he's even on that stick and what he really provides. But
comedic value,
I guess.
No, because the sword, because I guess that activates the weapon's ability of flame and stuff like that.
Oh, no, I see it. Yeah, you're right.
Because it's like the dog runs in a spinning wheel, and I guess that sets the thing on fire. Because he's moving so fast within it.
Sheesh.
And with him out of it, she can't activate the flame part of her.
Yeah,
weapon.
It's just a stick now. But yeah, if anything, Brooke has her moment. Robin lets go. Brooke does the ice burn, cutting through all the fire, I guess, and freezing it and stuff, allowing Robin to land safely. And that's when Black Maria is like, "Haha, well, Blackleg left you behind." Talking shit.
Yo, you were right.
Yeah,
I didn't notice that.
I didn't notice that before either. But yeah, she starts talking mad shit about Sanji. It's like, "Yo, he just tucked his tail and ran. He left you here because, you're fodder and whatever. And, he was just he was leaving you for certain death." And Robin's just like retorts it as Brooks basically is like, haha, Sanji's so cool. I'm going to get going. Is it cool if I leave her to you? And Robin's like, yes, thank you. I was hoping you'd ask. And she basically explains to Maria, is like, yo, you don't know what it means that Sanji relied upon me for help. He is truly worthy of being the wings of the king of the pirates. And
lofty title. Very dramatic.
Yeah. Robin makes a giant clone of herself, and the battle is assumedly going to continue. Meanwhile, at the Tokage port in Wano, we cut over to Luffy, who's fully awake now. He's eaten everything on the submarine, still hungry, because he is quintessential shonen protagonist.
Always black hole for stomach.
Yeah. So, you know, Momonosuke is kind of breaking down to him, just like, oh my god, I can't believe I'm so glad you're okay, but also Kinemon and Kiku are dead. And Luffy says, like, man, don't cry right now. Don't let him see you cry. He's like, man up. And hold your tears back, not until I smash Kaido. So off in the distance, we also see that Karibo's there, and he's just like, what is Straw Hat doing here? Well, if you guys don't win, I'll never be able to leave this island. Get it together.
Right. That's my guy, Wet Caribou.
Isn't there a thing that he knows that could be super important to Kaido? Like, there's some information, because there's been people bringing up the fact that, like, that Karibo is going to be a lot more important than we thought he would be in this arc.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to pray to the heavens above that he becomes a crew member.
I doubt it. I doubt it.
Become your niche as a slime ball two-way bastard.
I mean, I don't know.
Some combat expertise?
That would be cool if he has, like, a fight. But also, I don't...
Bro, he's wet, my nigga.
Okay.
He's wet.
You can't deny that.
His name is not just Wet Caribou. His name is Wet-Haired Caribou.
He's gonna be like Klay Thompson in Space Jam 2.
Do you like that?
That doesn't take the wind out of my
Do you like that less?
That's so cool. Wet hair.
Yeah, Wet-Haired Caribou.
Look how silky his hair is.
Yeah, that's true.
And moist.
Well, I do like Caribou too, so I hope he sticks around. And I think he's going to be instrumental in getting him back up there for some reason. Somehow I think he's going to be important at some point. There's a reason he's there. Oda does not waste cameos at all. So
yeah, most of the time.
I'd say 99% of the time. When was the last time he's wasted?
I would say 90%. That's still a whole lot more than any other series. It's where it's like 30-40%.
Yeah, I guess that's fair. But in any case, Luffy points up to Onigashima floating in the air, and he asks Momo to turn into a dragon and fly him up, and that's where the chapter ends. Pretty good chapter. I very much enjoy it. There's a lot going on this one, between learning what Yamato's real devil fruit is and what exactly it means, between Robin's like little cool character moment, you know, being relied on by the crew, having Brooke do some cool stuff, Luffy back in action.
Luffy, yeah, like I guess we was about to say the same thing, like telling him to hold his nuts and just man up and fly me back to the island so I could beat Kaido's ass.
Yeah,
pretty cool.
Yeah,
I want to see him be a real dragon. I want to see him pull up on Kaido like I'm a dragon too.
Bitch.
But
real quick,
I know I'm not about that life. I'm
pretty sure. Like, I hope this is a moment when we find out just how much of Kaido is in Momonosuke. Because, like, he does have a fruit modeled after Kaido's, right? Like, I'm not wrong about that.
I don't know if it's... Well, maybe. I mean, it came from his bloodline, so... Like, it's a smile fruit.
It's smile?
Mm-hmm. And, yeah, technically, it's an artificial devil fruit, so it's like a smile fruit. It was made using...
No, but the thing is, Josh, this is what smile fruits were made to do. Like the whole purpose of the smile fruit was to make a fruit identical to Kaido's. And Momonosuke's is probably the most finished prototype of all of them, I think.
I see.
I think Momonosuke is probably like the most completed and perfected Smile fruit. I don't know if the goal is to get to Kaido's fruit specifically, but maybe like there's something in Kaido that is the nexus point for all of the Zoan fruits. Like all the
all of them?
Yeah, that they all like diverge from his bloodline specifically because all of the Smile fruits are animals.
Right.
So
that's true. I didn't think about it. And they don't call him the King of Beasts for nothing, I guess, right?
Yeah. Maybe that's what
I just assumed that because he has such beastie
yeah, he is a beast. But it doesn't help that his entire crew is just basically like all animals. But
yeah, maybe Mononosuke's fruit is different from Kaido's in the fact that it has a different like ability to it or something like that, or it's something that can be combined with his voice of all things. Because I feel like there is so much more that Mononosuke can do that we haven't seen yet, and I'm pretty sure they're building up to this because Kaido, like, there's a lot of like there's a lot of symbolism between Mononosuke and Kaido and Odin, right? Like he's the son of the man who once ruled the land. He has the DNA of the man who currently robbed that land from his family.
Sheesh.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean,
and he's next in line to be the future leader of this land. So there has to be something that he's gonna do that's monumental to this battle. Like, I do feel like
Luffy's ass up to the fight.
No, that's not all.
Big deal,
that's not
bro.
all. But that's
he could
not
never
all.
do nothing cool in his dragon form. I think that would be a big ass deal, especially with a bootleg ass Smile fruit. Listen, if he did nothing else, I'll be impressed.
Wait! I just remembered. What if they deliver him his sword, his promised sword, soon? Like, before he goes up. Because there's still the other sword, as opposed to... You know how Zoro has the other sword?
Yeah, he has Enma.
He has Enma, and then there's the other one that he still has to use.
The sword he got from Thriller Bark, you mean?
No, because remember, Odin had two swords, remember?
Oh, you're right.
One was promised to Mononosuke, and the other one was promised to his sister. His sister gave Enma to Zoro.
You're right.
And then there's the other one.
You're right.
So they can't just introduce that and do nothing with it. So there has to be a way for him to use that fucking sword in this arc.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like, as a finishing blow.
Yeah.
I feel like Mononosuke might be the person who beats Kaido at the end, in my opinion. Like, from the way that things are being set up.
Yeah. Conjecture is hard because we know nothing about Kaido. You know, like, we don't really even have a hint of what his backstory is or where he came from. He's just kind of, like, been a dude this whole time. We know next to nothing about him. Even though, like, he's been in the series and an antagonist and has been around for a long time, you can't tell me one thing about Kaido from his past or nothing. So, aside that, like, he was part of the Rocks crew at some point.
He's a dragon.
And he's a dragon. But, I mean, yeah, who knows? There's a lot going on in One Piece. I'm so excited. These are good times to be a One Piece fan.
Oh my gosh! I don't know if I said this before on the podcast, but I'm pretty sure I've said this off the podcast. I just wish that I would like go into a coma, wake up 10 years later, and so I can binge read all of One Piece. That's how bad I want to fucking read this.
Pretty
series.
epic, bro.
Yeah,
pretty epic.
Yeah, that's pretty epic. You'll wake up in 10 years and still not done.
I would be furious. That would be the first thing I ask for when I wake up. Is One Piece done?
No.
Is One Piece over? Don't spoil it for me.
Oh my god. But I guess that's all for one. Obviously, I think all around, pretty good chapter in all of our opinions. Very much liked it.
Yeah.
Not my RGC, like last week was. But you know what? It has a lot of stiff competition this week, honestly. A lot of stuff is going on. But you guys want to move on now?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Do you have any lingering thoughts?
Honestly, if there's
RGC.
one more thing... Oh!
Certified RGC, certified.
He made it.
RGC Certified RGC.
I usually just give it to World Trigger, but it was a pretty tame chapter. But that's how you know it's still goated, because even the tame ones are still lit.
Yeah.
And debatable for RGC over One Piece.
Yeah. Yeah.
See, I am surprised that you didn't give One Piece to RGC. What did you give it to?
I don't know. I'm going with...
You just know it's not One Piece.
Yeah. In my heart, as I was going through it today, I loved it. It's probably second place, but, you know, I'll see how it goes down the line. My RGC is going to be very impromptu this week, so we'll see how I feel going forward.